I got a thermal imaging camera, and you know what I thought would be interesting is to check out some machining tools and how they cut and where the heat is dissipated in the part. So let's go ahead and check this out. So here we go with my lathe. I put an aluminum part on there so that way it really just let the heat flow through it. So now you can see chips come off with the heat in it. See a lot of heat come off in those chips. And then you can also see the temperature of the place where it's cutting getting close to 100 degrees C, and that's about 212 degrees Fahrenheit, so that's pretty hot right there. Normally I'd use cutting oil, but I'd rather just go ahead and cut it dry just because of the fact that I don't want oil slopped all over my cameras. Look at the cutting tip of the lathe. You can really see that's glowing. The other thing you can notice is the chuck. The jaws of the chuck have a gradient in there from where the part heated it up, and then you can see the heat spread through it. So here's another piece of aluminum I'm going to take and put on my belt sander. The belt is 40 grit, and this ended up being pretty interesting. I didn't think it would do this. So all of a sudden, look at the belt. Where it's sanding, it put a heat stripe on the belt where all the friction is. The shavings are a little too fine to see, but you'll see some other things happen. Like if you keep watching the motor in the back of it, that'll heat up. And then you can definitely see that's hotter than my hand by quite a bit. There we go. And even underneath the part in that little ledge where it holds the little shelf where it holds the aluminum, you can see it absorbed heat into that too. And again, you can see the heat gradient through the aluminum bar. And you can really see the motor in the back of the belt sander heated up. So here's my buffing wheel. I'm going to start off by adding a little polishing compound to the wheel. This is pretty interesting. Look at the outside of it. Just pick that up and hold that heat. All right, here we go with the piece of aluminum. Fortunately, it looks like a lot of heat reflects off of metal, so it's kind of hard to tell truly how hot it is. Also, you can see the motor start to warm up. Yeah, now you can see that the motor warmed up, the part's hot, and the outside of the wheel is hot. So this is my mill. I just went ahead and put the drill attachment onto it. Again, it's drilling into aluminum, and you'll be able to see the heat dissipate through the part pretty readily. Now look at that, right there, the heat's building up. Now you can see the part start to glow. Looks like the camera is saying that the hottest part of this picture is the tip of the drill, which makes sense. It's a smaller piece of metal than the part we're actually drilling. I'll just go ahead and clear some of the aluminum away from it. And we'll move it to another spot. This is a good example of thermal mass, how the drill has less mass and it actually heats up more than the actual part, but you can still see heat going into the part. A couple chips are glowing laying out there. Next up, let's go ahead and do a milling operation with it. That's a 1/2 inch mill bit, and you can definitely see that the chips are coming off with a lot more heat in them than when it was drilling. The part's coming up to temperature pretty quick. Also, the mill bit's getting quite a bit hotter than the drill bit. You can see up there in the top temperature range right there. This would be a good example of why you use lubricants like oils and stuff and coolants. You can really see how hot that cutting bit got. The last tool I'm going to show is my bandsaw. You can see the part, you can see the little flecks coming off with the heat in it. One thing you'll notice is the end of the part gets a lot hotter than the rest of it. The heat doesn't flow through very well. It's probably because it has the jaws holding it, and so the jaws have to absorb heat out of it too. So that's why you only see that end really have most of the heat in it. And again, this piece is just aluminum. That way you can see the heat travel through it pretty quick. This is another view of it. You can see the motors getting warm. You can also see that the little axle housing is getting warm too. And then of course the belt inside the plastic housing. You can really see the belt heat right through the plastic housing. So thanks for staying to the end of the video. I appreciate you checking it out, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks again. See you in the next video.